What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It is hump day and we have made it. So, anyway, just hopping on to do the live video. What's up, Cap? Hope you're doing well. So I got asked, do you guarantee your results for your clients? And the answer is no. And let me tell you why. Because you set the standard in your life. So, if you choose to do nothing, you will receive nothing. And that's why there is no motivation as a coach to guarantee your results, because if you show up and you choose to do nothing and your standard is low, then you're going to blame me. So it's a little bit of a reverse psychology, but it just got me thinking about, this idea of guarantees. And when it comes to life, it's like there are no guarantees. There are no guarantees in life. I'm already catching myself. The only guarantee is you're gonna get results. But what do I mean? So if you're someone who sets the bar high, you set your standard, you get up early, you do the things, you have the discipline, you're going to get results. But the contrary is also true. Let's say you set a target, you set it out, you say, I'm going to get up and I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. I'm going to work out. But, the alarm goes off and I'm not going to get up and work out. I'm not going to, I don't have time to work out today. You're still going to get results, but those results aren't going to be what you want. They're not going to be what you sought after and you placed as a target. And that's the thing, guys. Like we set the standard for our lives. And there's people that run around and there's a bunch of noise that say, it's in God's hands, or this shit always happens to me. When it rains, it pours, or whatever. And that's all fine and dandy. But let me tell you something. Hope is a terrible fucking plan. Hoping that X works out, hoping that this happens, is a terrible fucking plan. It's not a plan. It's not living a life by design. It's living a life of default. And there's been a lot of times in my life where I just let things go. Like, I hope this works out. I hope this is what I am doing. And, really that's all that really is accepting the status quo. Because a lot of times you can do the same thing expecting a different result, but you never ever truly get there. You're going to get a result, but it's not the one you want. So I guess in life there are a guarantee of results, but it's not black and white, right? You can have results one way, results the other way. If you're somebody that's disciplined, you're going to get results, but you're also going to face roadblocks along the way. And so that's been a lot of my journey the past couple of weeks as I reflect and I do the things, daily, getting up and whatever. And, like just the other day, roadblock, I got 4 hours of sleep. So I shut off my alarm and slept in about an extra hour, but it didn't stop me. I got up, I did the same routine, and ultimately I did everything I said I was going to do. And that brings me to my other point. So many times I hear people daily when I talk to people, I can't help but notice bullshit. I don't have time. I don't want to do that. I don't feel like doing that. Nah, that's not for me. Okay. The more and more that I develop and work on myself and coach other people, the more and more the bullshit is like sticking out like a fucking nail in their forehead. It's like I can see right through you, and it actually makes me cringe because I remember times that I said those things. Like the biggest one, I mean, I guess there's two that are like pretty much neck and neck. They're a tie. First one is I don't have time. No, I don't have time for that. Absolutely do not have time for that. I need to sleep. I cannot get up at 5 a.m. Perfect example this morning. I was about an hour behind my normal daily schedule. So when I drop the kids off to the babysitter, they're like, "Oh, you running late?" No, I'm not running late. I just had a maximum amount of time that I needed to get stuff done. Hey, what's up, True North? Thanks for joining, buddy. So I had this plan in my head. I got up, I hydrated, I meditated, I stacked, I cold plunged. I did my normal routine, but I had extra things to do. So too often people just say, I just don't have time. It's like you don't have time because you're doing the same shit. You're getting up at the same time daily. And you're not giving yourself the time. You're not focused on winning the day. I was just having this conversation today where doing the cold plunge, and I'm starting to realize more than I thought how impactful the cold plunge is. Not only is it impactful for my health, it's impactful for my well-being. It's something you guys are noticing, right? So like I've been posting more. I've been doing all these remixes with people that are speaking out about the science, which I absolutely love. And now I'm getting a ton of questions like, "Oh, hey, what do you do? What do you do?" And so I was having the conversation of, doing the cold plunge almost first thing in the morning. Obviously, I'm meditating and stuff before because I'm setting my intention before I hop in the cold plunge. Because a lot of times when I'm in the cold plunge, my meditation is still continuing. Like my brain is still firing off after I've meditated and I've stacked and got all that stuff down. So I'm sitting in the cold plunge. Not only does it make it go super fast, but it's like the hardest thing that I start my day with. So I was telling this person, like, I start my day with cold plunge because it is hard. And most days, guys, I still don't want to do it. As much as I love doing it and as much as I love the benefits, I still love to do it. But I also don't want to do it some days. Some days I'm literally hurling myself into the cold plunge and it's only 3-4 minutes. But starting your day with that intention and making it the hardest part to your day drastically changes any bullshit that comes at you through the day. Not always, but you're more mentally equipped because you now have that fortitude of starting the day with a cold plunge to handle bullshit. So that's number one. The next one that's basically a fucking tie with that of I don't have time is when you ask, "Hey, how's it going?" You're like, "Nah, I'm busy." You're busy? You just told me about this fucking series on Netflix that you just binged watch. You're busy? And if you watch Netflix, I'm not saying that I don't, but you can't say you're busy when you spend all weekend watching Netflix. Or it's almost similar, but it's like people try and downplay what you're doing to make theirs look better, right? So those are the two things. Like, and what it comes down to is, what is the standard that you set for yourself? Like, what are the things that you're doing day in, day out, no matter what? No matter how you feel about it. Because you guys have to go back. It's sometimes I feel like I'm a broken record. Because when you make decisions on your feelings, how does that work out for you? Right? Like, if I never cold plunge because I didn't feel like it, I probably would never have a cold plunge. If I didn't work out because I didn't feel like it, or eat this, or whatever it is, just plug and play it, you would never see any progress. So that's why I say it's guaranteed results no matter what. You just get to choose which results you want. Oh, Paul, it's not that easy. I don't have time. So it just all these conversations that I have daily. I absolutely love having these conversations. And I love being able to get people to have that shift in their mind and see their own bullshit. And I'm not sitting here acting like I don't have any. Yesterday I talked about imposter syndrome and how doubt still runs through my brain. And today I'm talking about how hope is a fucking shitty ass plan. And you're going to get results no matter what. It's just may not be the results that you want. But if you do nothing, you will get nothing. If you don't choose to do the hard things every day, day in, day out, no matter how you feel, then the results that you're looking for will never come. They'll never be there. And that's why so often I talk about change versus transformation. I used to think change was a good thing, but then I realized that change is temporary. Like, what I have done, what I have accomplished the past 4 months in my life isn't change. It's transformation. I'm still the fittest I've ever been. I'm still the most connected to God I've ever been. I'm still the most connected with my wife and my boys that I've ever been. And I'm wealthier than I was before. And those are facts. I've never made this much money in my life. I've never had the things in my life or done the things in my life. I didn't hope that my marriage would work out. I didn't hope that I would lose the weight. I fucking went and got it. And I did it by weaponizing myself with the tools to make it an obsession of mine. Like, literally in like 8 days, my wife and I leave for Ireland for our dream trip. 2 weeks, we're in Ireland without our kids. I'm probably going to cry. I'm not going to lie. Like, my kids are with me every day. Like, at some point in the day, they're with me every day, even though they have nannies. Like, I'm going to cry. I've never been away from my boys that long. But my wife and I are about to embark on this journey that we've talked about for years. Hey, what's up, Mike? Like, we leave for Ireland in 8 or 9 days for 2 weeks. And we're staying at the best hotels. We're doing it because we have the results that we've gone after. We didn't rely on hope that it would happen. We fucking went after it. Because we equipped ourselves with the tools. We've done the work day in, day out, no matter what, no matter how we fucking feel. And sometimes the results are this fucking big. They're this tangible. Because a lot of my life, when I start to see results, I let off the fucking gas. And I think, that's good enough. That's a whole different story for another day. The good enough cycle. But my point is, if you want something in your life, you set the standard. And you're going to get results no matter what you choose to do. It may just look different. If you choose to do nothing, you will receive nothing. You will get nothing. But if you choose to do the hard work day in, day out, when you do not want to, when you do not feel like it, then the target that you set is a hell of a lot closer. So with that, guys, like I said, you're going to get results no matter what. So this is why I don't guarantee results in my coaching group. Because I'm not going to allow somebody to get in there and not have the standard that they want for themselves. And keep doing the change, the temporary ups and downs, or do nothing. Because I am going to weaponize you with the tools to get the results that you want. And sometimes you may not even know what those are, which is even better. Because then we get to work together and figure out what it is you need to go after. What are the facts you need to figure out for yourself in order to get to that place? Like me, what are the things that I had to figure out to go take my ultimate vacation dream trip with my wife for 2 weeks in fucking Ireland? To not only stay at the best hotels. That's what I'm after. And that's what all the guys in my collective are after. And that's what we work on day in, day out, week after week, month after month. And here's the best part. You're not doing it alone. So if that sounds interesting to you, send me a direct message. I'll send you my application. And then we'll figure out if you want to join the collective and if you're a fit. Because I just don't work with anybody. I don't work with people that don't get results. I'm working with elite motherfuckers that are ready to go after it. And here's the best thing, guys. It's completely tailored to you. You're not going to get some protocol. You're not going to get some hack or ebook that's going to tell you to get all your dreams in 30 days. That's not how this works. It's 100% customized to you and your life. Because maybe you're already wealthy, but your body sucks. Or maybe you're fit, but your business sucks. It's completely customizable. And it's tailored specifically to you. That's why when I got into this coaching game, I said, I am going to change the fucking game. Just like I have in every other business that I've been a part of. And that's how I'm doing it. So, like I said, guys, shoot me a text message. I'll shoot you my application. Thank you guys for popping on. It's always great to see you on here. And you know what? I'll do a little shout out for the ladies since I see a few on here. If you are tired of your man not doing the things that he knows he needs to do, send him this video and we'll get him lined out too. So, all right, guys, this is Paul signing off. We'll see you tomorrow.